Subscribe now and click on the bell icon to never miss learning from Vedantu.
Formality is used for salts. Because NaCl, copper sulfate, KCl, right? Sodium nitrate, we cannot call them as molecules. We simply call them as formula units. We call them as formula units. So for salts, we define formality. It is ditto the similar thing as molarity. There is no change. Only we use the word formality. It is simple formality is defined as similar thing. Number of moles of solute divided by volume of solution in kya hoga? Liter. There is no change at all. Right? Only thing you remember is they are called as formula units, so we will be calling them as a formality. Because beta, when we start with solid state, you will learn NaCl does not represent that you can isolate one sodium and one chloride. Right? If I say copper sulfate, we cannot isolate one copper and one sulfate. They simply represent the ratio. That is, for this much sodium, there will be as much of chloride. Okay, bacho? After the class, you will read it. For the time being, you will take it. Formality is exactly equal to molarity. And it is used only for ionic compound. Okay, bache? Right. Now, for 6 sodium, we have 6 chlorine. For 6 sodium, we have 6 chlorine. Not 1:2. This is going to be another useful term. Molality. Molality is defined as number of moles of solute divided by weight of solvent in kg. Weight of solvent in kg. Right? Molarity, which we have discussed. What was that? Number of moles of solute by volume of solution in liters. So do you notice the difference between the two? It is weight, it is volume, right? It is solvent only, it is beta solution. It is in kg, it is in liter. What advantages the molality small m? If you are confused, I will speak like this. Molality L wali. I will speak like this. Molarity R wali. Molality L, small m. This is the IPAC convention, bachcho. Right? Molality this. What will be the dimension, Tushar? It will be mole, hanji bete, weight of solvent, kg. You can also write it mole per kg. And what will be the dimensions, yani ki units? It will be mole per hanji beta liter. Mole per liter. That will be a difference. The main advantages of using molality is that molality is temperature independent. Why? Because with change in temperature, neither the number of moles can change nor the weight can change. Which thing can change is only the volume can change. So which is temperature dependent? This is temperature dependent, and this is going to be temperature independent. Correct? What is molality? You should know that. What is molarity? You should know that. What is the difference between the two? It is weight of, dhyan se dekho, solvent. It is volume of solution in liters. Dimensions different, and temperature independent and temperature dependent. Okay? Molality. The next term will be using numericals. This question has been taken from your NCERT. For the preparation of your theory test also. Mole fraction. mole fraction. Mole fraction symbol is X. Manvi, it will come. Right? Mole fraction is X. X of B. What is that? Mole fraction of solute. It is number of moles of solute. Number of moles of solute divided by total number of moles. Divided by total number of moles. What is mole fraction? Number of moles of solute divided by total number of moles. Say we have two components in the solution, A and B. Let it be ethanol and water. Let its number of moles be Na, its number of moles be Nb. Correct? Then for XA, can I write its mole fraction is Na plus Nb? Correct? If we add equation 1 and equation 2, XB plus XA is NBA, that is equal to always 1. Say more than two components, XC plus so, all are going to be 1. All are going to be 1. Please do not create your symbols, right? Mole fraction is denoted by fraction. Is it clear, bacho? What is mole fraction? Number of moles of a component divided by total number of moles. Are you clear with molality? Number of moles of a component divided by weight of solution. What is molarity? Number of moles of a component divided by volume of solution in liters. What is mass percentage? Weight of a component divided by total weight into 100. Into 100. WB, WA plus WB into 10 ki power 2. Into 10 ki power 2. You know, in million, there happens to be 10 to the power 6. What is your doubt? Please, I have to cover lots of things. So you are asking certain questions which I have already planned for you. So, right? Proper definition. Proper definition. Don't worry. I have written further. Right? Didn't I define molality here? Didn't I define molality here? It is the number of moles of solute per kg of solvent. That is its definition. Right? That is its definition. Formality is nothing. Formality is moles of ionic solid divided by volume of solution in liter. It's the same thing. Formality or molarity is the same thing. Same thing. Okay. Chalo, let's see how much do you understand and how much mind you have and how much sharp you are. Right? How much sharp you are and how can you take it? This is the basic question from your NCERT book. And please, while I am solving, concentrate what I am telling you. Don't create your own problems. That will not go in science. Concentrated nitric acid used in laboratory is 68% nitric acid by mass in aqueous solution. What did he give you? That is, nitric acid is, Hanji, how much? 68 gram, right? In 100 gram of solution. I hope everybody understand percent. What is percent? Per 100. Right? Now he is asking what is molarity of such solution. For molarity, you need to know WB by MB. I hope you understand what is WB by MB. Right? And here I need to take volume of solution in liters. Volume of solution in liter. So let us calculate WB by MB. WB by MB is 68 gram for nitric acid. What is molar mass of nitric acid? It is 1 nitric acid. It is 1 plus nitrogen is 14 plus 48, that is 63. That is 63. Now we have calculated this. Now I want this. This is it is mass, density is mass per unit volume. Density is mass split volume. So volume is mass by density. What is mass, bachcho? Mass of solution. What is the mass of solution? 100 gram. What is the density, beta? 1.504. And this is going to be gram per ml. So that means gram goes. You are left with what? Ml. You are left with only milliliter is left here. The gram get cancels out. Now I'm going to put down the values here. It is 68 by 63. Do you understand? Now volume. I have taken 68. What else I could have taken, Vede? What else I have taken? I have taken mass 68. See carefully. I have taken mass as 68 only. 68 by 63. This is what I have taken. अरे mass of solution लेना है. यहाँ पे 100 gram of solution. So this is density of solution. So solution का mass कितना है? 100. I have to take mass of solution. So this is 100 divided by 1.504. Now this is an ml. So how will you make it liters? You have to divide it by 1000, and that 1000 will go where, bachcho? That 1000 will go here. And what's your answer, bachcho? Many of you are solving it already. 16.23. 16.23 will be answer. 16.23. Right? When we proceed further for your competition exam, I'm going to tell you how to make sensible approximations also. For our competitive exam, I will calculate that how to solve it quickly in the minimum possible time. Okay, bachcho? Is this clear? Is this question clear? Shall I move ahead? Okay. 1 minute. Are going to be. Otherwise, how can you dream of covering the JEE or maybe going to the JEE or the NEET level? Those who have not understood IIT gram, can you understand? It is 100%. Total is 100. So, inko mila ke glucose plus water is going to be 100 gram. What will be the molality? Molality. Am I audible to all of you? Am I audible? Yes, then that's your individual problem, beta. If others are writing yes, then it's your individual problem. Thank you, beta. Thank you, beta. Right? What would be the molality? Molality. Let us calculate molality, beta. The more number of times you are going to write this type of definition, the more comfortable will be. What is molality? WB by MB divided by weight of solvent in kg. See, if you are going to memorize in this way, right? Molality is this. If you are just reciting it, it won't help you. If you are going to solve question, then it is going to help you. Come on, Tushar. We introduced in the first lecture, B goes for solute, B goes for solute, A goes for solvent. It is weight of solute. Right, bachcho? Mass of solute. So, Deveshar the Great, it will be 10, right? Is giving you 10. All of you should remember, you must remember, please, the weight or the formula of few common compounds. In this chapter, it will be required. Glucose C6H12O6. The molar mass is 180 gram per mole. It is beta sucrose or cane sugar. Commit to memory. C12H22O11. Mudia, this is 342 gram per mole. You should remember it. Commit to memory. These are molecules which they are around you. Correct, beta? Urea. Urea is NH2CO NH2. That is 60 gram per mole. Sucrose is the sugar we eat. That is known as cane sugar. This is known as grape sugar. It is acetic acid. Acetic acid. Sorry, I have written in the other way. Acetic acid. Acetic acid is again 60 gram per mole. These molecules are required in this chapter. Can anyone tell me the name of this molecule? This molecule from your +1 organic chemistry. ओए बॉर्नविटा नहीं बोलते हैं इसको. What is the name of this molecule? This is ethylene glycol. Ethane-diol or called as ethylene glycol. And its molar mass, calculate its molar mass bete. Calculate its molar mass. Carbon is 12, hydrogen is 2, 12 and 2 plus 17 into 2. What is that? 62. 14, 31 into 2, 62. Bachcho, this is required. This is required. All of you should memorize it. All of you should memorize. Otherwise, we will be in trouble. Moreover, we are teaching. We see lots of students who those are preparing for JEE Advanced, but at the base they are weak. At the base they are weak. They are not comfortable with many things. So please memorize them. चलो, अब वापस आते हैं यहाँ पे. A solution of glucose and water is labeled as 10% W by V. 10% W by weight. I'm calculating molality. In molality, beta, what will be the molar mass? 180. Correct? And it is weight in kg. How much weight, beta? 90 by, it is 90 gram. To make it kg, you have to divide it by 1000. There, what is your answer? I hope you people are using calculator in this class. Okay? What is the answer, beta? Divided by 1000, or you take it in the numerator. You can do this thing also. 10 by 180, it is 1000 by 90. 1000 by 90. It will be good for you people if you remember 1000 by 180 is 5.55. It is 5.55. So that is 55.5. Remember this thing. This will help you. Hanji bete, 90, I'm believing you, 0.617. Correct? Good, Bhakti. Now let us go to mole fraction. Mole fraction. Mole fraction. How will you calculate mole fraction? X. X say glucose. It is number of moles of glucose divided by number of moles of glucose plus number of moles of water. Is it okay, bachcho? That's the formula I will be using. So this is glucose. Nishita is 10 by 180 and it is 10 by 180 plus 90 by 80. 90 by 80. What's your answer? Calculate. 0.011. 0.011. 0.011. Chalo. Clear? Shall I move ahead? There is a third thing, beta. If the density of the solution is 1.2, remember, beta, this is the density of the solution. Density of the solution. What is the molarity? Isn't it the same thing which we discussed here? He gave you density and now you are needing what? You are needing molarity. Chalo, help me out. Nishita, let us put down the values, beta. It is 10 by 180. No problem. 10 by 180. This is C. I'm bypassing the steps because we have to reach at the competitive level also. Na? So density is mass per unit volume. Volume is mass by density. Can I put 100 by 1.2? Correct? Since it is in ml. So we are going to convert it into this. What's your answer, bachcho? You people have calculated. Calculate. And 0.67. Let one more answer come. Kumar is saying 0.66. Someone else? I just compare 2-3 answers and then I tell you. Where are others? 0.67. 0.67. Say, Ritu, I'm reading your names and trying to memorize all of you. Why 100, beta? Because it is percentage by mass. Total mass is going to be 100. Mass of the solution is 100. Percent में 100 ही होगा. Okay? Good. Good. I'll be giving you few questions to you people also as homework. Not all of you. कौन सा step बेटा? This one, Aditya? This one? Or the density wala? Density is mass per unit volume. The volume is going to be mass by density. This one, left one, no problem. Just see, right now we are just progressing in the CBSE chemistry or the basic chemistry. Once you are going to write the JEE advanced also, I'm going to tell you cool down, and please do not talk with yourself, and then just write the basic and follow the unitary mathematics. I'm repeating this, beta. One of my friend is asking me to repeat it. It is molality. Molality is weight that is given 10 gram. How do you reach 10 gram? That is given 10 gram of glucose in 90 gram of water. I took 10. Molar mass is going to be 180. Molar mass is 180. How do you know it? I told you. So the rest is 90. Right? 90 is water. We want weight of water in kg. So we divide it by 1000. So we divide it by 1000. Acha, Sakshi is helping me by solving question for your friends. I'm proceeding further, bachcho. I'm proceeding further. Say, now we have learned the idea of solving maximum type of solutions is beta. Every solution, every question which we move ahead becomes shorter. We are able to think faster. We are able to practice more. Because what happened when we'll be proceeding further in this chapter, then we will not tell you, that this step has taken place. Then I will simply say, okay, you know molarity? Chalo, aage, now put karte hain isko. Chalo, see it, beta. See it. I'm going to use shortcuts now. Calculations, you people are doing it. And during this class, you can use calculator. In this class, beta. When we'll be doing the objective type, then that will not be used. Help me in finding the molality. Everybody just recite in your mind the relationship of molality. Right? Beta, antifreeze will be a solution which does not freeze, which resists freezing. Don't worry, in this chapter you will learn lots of things, and the best thing about this chapter is all the things will be happening around you, in your kitchen, in your street, everywhere in your body, they will be happening around you. It is an interesting chapter. It's a very interesting chapter, happening everything around you. Chalo, everybody please read the question. An antifreeze solution is prepared by, देखो, ethylene glycol आ गया ना? Those who were serious at that time will be benefited. What's the molar mass of ethylene glycol? 62. The foolish will be calculating once again. The smart one, once I did it, and they will know it. In 200 gram of water, calculate molality. Please help me, right? I'm directly putting down the value. 62. That is the speed which I want. If you want to top India, you should develop. This, ये हो गया. Divided by बच्चों 200 divided by 1000. Is it okay, bachcho? Shivansh, you use this relationship, bede? Right. Sakshi, what's your answer, Gudiya? 16 point, right again? 16.95. You said this. 17.95. Okay, bachcho. Even if my calculation is little bit wrong, don't worry, right? You can check it after the class. Now, suno, ab dekho bete, all of us, right? If the density of the solution is this much, apply pressure to your mind. That is a technique. We are growing, we are moving ahead. So beta ji, molality, the numerator in molality or molarity does not change. Here, what is the total weight? Total weight 200 plus 222.6. You got it? What is the weight of ethylene glycol? 222. What is the weight of water? So what is going to be the total weight? 222.6 plus 200. What is the volume? Volume is weight by density. And what is the density? 1.072. Correct? And this is going to be divided by 1.072 multiplied by 1000. 1000 समझ आया कैसे आया? Because this is in gram. I have to make it in kilogram. Give me the answer for this question, बच्चों. Give me the answer. Right now I'm not having this answer. Wait, ml में कैसे आएगा? Molarity है मेरे दोस्त. It is the molarity. Okay, I check the answer. Just give me a few seconds. I give you the answer. But I think you should be giving it to me. 9.11. Siddharth, check once again, beta. I have the answer. It is 2.8. It is from NCERT only. Just give me a few seconds. 2.8. This is 9. Okay, chalo, let us take it approximately as 9. Approximately as 9. This sign goes for approximated. This sign goes for approximated. We have to solve lots of problem. Lots of problem. Beta, whenever the time comes. Chalo, please, let us do one thing. One of my friend has asked, sir, अगर हमें percentage by weight दिया हो, forget numerical, right beta? अगर हमें percentage by weight दिया हो and density दी हो, तो how I can calculate molarity? So first step, please do not copy, try to understand. First step, percentage by weight. That means I have given you certain percentage of solute. That is WB I have provided. WB by MB. You will calculate this. Then beta, second step. What is molarity? It is NB by volume of solution in Hanji beta liters. You will use this relationship. Density is mass per unit volume. What is volume beta? Mass, everybody with me, of solution divided by, it is going to be density of the solution. If I gave you percentage, definitely what is going to be the mass of solution? 100 hoga density. So that is what I am doing. Now I will divide this by this, plus make sure if this is going to be in ml, what you are going to do is you are further going to divide it by 1000. Correct? Shall I move ahead? Type yes. That's it. Yes or no? Few of you. Good, mere bachcho. Now, this is a good question. Paul, this is a good question. Right? This is a good question. 2.9. I will tell you, once I do few questions, I will ask you to take it to your maybe academy teacher. Take it to your academy teacher. Chaliye, let us see this question, a very good question beta. It is joining molality, ppm and mass percentage. Everybody just go through the statement of the question. Everybody please go through the statement of the question. Statement. Read between the words. Done, bachcho? A sample of drinking water was found to be contaminated with chloroform, supposed to be cancer causing. The level of contamination was 15 ppm by mass. Express this in percent by mass. Do not you can say उसको कोई रट्टा मत मारो फॉर्मूला का, बस उसको यूज करो. हाँ बेटे सुनो. Percent by mass. What do you mean by 15 ppm? Suppose if I write like this, you will not be annoyed. 15 gram of chloroform, right? In 10 raised to power 6 gram of solution. Dev, is it okay, bachche? 15 gram of chloroform in 10 raised to power 6 gram of solution. Is it okay? Right? Percentage is no scientific notation. Scientific notation, bachcho. So can I write it is WB is 15. Total is 10 raised to power 6. What is this? Weight of component, right? This is total weight into 10 to the power 2. So that is going to be 15 into 10 raised to power minus 4, or you can say 1.5 into 10 raised to power minus 3%. Is it okay? 1.3 into 10 raised to power minus 3%. Nahi bachche, suno, all of you please listen to me. See, if you write like this, my son, it is 100% correct, but it is not acceptable. In science, you have to use scientific notation, that is 10 raised to power minus 3. Correct? And while you are typing, beta, while you are typing, you're giving me answer. Haan, bilkul sahi. You can write 10 minus 3. I will understand. I will understand that you have given this answer. Nahi beta, it is 15 into 10 raised to power minus 2. That's the answer. That's perfect, correct. 15 into 10 to minus 4. I take it here, this. Right? It is percentage video. Now you see, in percentage it is this, and in ppm we write it ppm. So this is going to be a better when we use ppm when we are dealing with very dilute solutions. When we are dealing with very dilute solution. Sure, ji. Let's go to the second. Determine the molality of chloroform in the sample. All of you, the purpose of revising the formulas with you is when the time comes, we are so perfect that our mind can imagine. What's the formula? Right? Molality beta. It is W samajh aa gaya, kahan se aaya? W is the weight of chloroform. Add one more molecule in our dictionary. Add one more molecule in our dictionary. That is known as chloroform. Nahi bete, why are you making ratta? You going to practice it many times. Have you memorized my name? No, you are repeating it many number of times. Do you remember 2 into 4 kya hota hai? You have used it maybe 1000 times in your life. Okay, Akif? Chloroform. What is the weight of chloroform, bete? 119.5 gram per mole. How come? 12 plus 1 plus 35.5. Yes, beta, you must practice. Say, if you want to top in the JEE, then you must practice. If you simply want to top in the board, that is very easy. Then you can memorize the things. I will ask you to memorize the things, but then I will tell you, commit to memory this. Okay? So, just try to understand. Is it okay, bacho? 119.5. Correct? Molality. Now, what is the weight of solvent? Weight of, you should understand the concept. You should practice the concept. Practice makes the man perfect. Here, the game is of knowledge at first level, and then it is the game of practice. Acha, suno. What is the weight of, total weight of the solution? 10 raised to power 6 gram. 10 raised to power 6 gram. Out of this, only 15 gram is chloroform. So, Divya beta, we can safely neglect 15 gram. We can safely neglect 15 gram. So, what is the weight of solvent here? 10 raised to power 6 gram. 10 raised to power 6 grams. Don't worry, beta, I'm here. So, I'm assuring you, even in your school, you are not solving this much of problems, right? I have given you maybe 100 problems on strength of solutions. You just keep on seeing. Ha, beta. So this is in gram. Perfectly said, beta. Divide it by 1000. That goes to here. See, I'm smarter than you. Little bit smarter than you. It is 10 raised to power 3. This is 10 raised to power 6. This is 10 raised to power minus 3. You know, this is 1 by 8. 1 by 8 is 0.125 into 10 raised to power minus 3. 1.25 into 10 raised to power minus 4 is going to be your answer. Perfectly, Siddharth. I love you, my son. That's very good. हिमांशा बहुत अच्छा बेटा, excellent. Right? I do not know why as a teacher I have found that my students are not able to solve this question. All of them are not. Don't worry. I will transfer my approximations to you also. I will transfer my approximation techniques to you also. Shall I move ahead? See beta, some of you might not be able to solve in the first go. It is but natural. It is but natural. So what you should have is a fighting spirit that we are going to win. 2019 is our result, our day, 2019. I want to see my photograph, your photograph in the newspaper. We will win. So we may fall, but we will stand up. We will again do. We may fall again, we will stand up. And when we fall for 10-15 times, then if we fall, hota nahi, we are going to win. That's the spirit. So dekho, here I am transferring a data to you. Be slow, right? I have told you something that you must remember, right? You must concentrate here. You must concentrate here. This is from where your strength will come. Arey bhai, molality, the whole India knows the formula. This Sunday we are going to have JEE mains, right? How many of them are going to get answer out of it most quickly? That is going to make the winner. You understand me? And that can be achieved only by solving each and every problem I have given to you people. Right? Practice. Okay.